Jake Kaufman, is that correct? Looks like we're actually getting, yeah, looks like we're getting the TV feed to duplicate the gamepad feed, so I'm not complaining. Of course, that means I'm not using the gamepad as a inventory selector, which is fine by me. I prefer, you know, pausing the screen to review my inventory. But as you saw earlier, I was able to look at the, what do you call it, the quick select option. So I have the inventory is mapped to the L and R buttons. Shield Knight looks like Samus Aran. At least in that shot, anyway. But anyway. The inventory will be selected using L and R on the gamepad, just like Mega Man X, remember that. The relics are mapped to the ZR button, so you have an option of setting it to traditional NES controls, you know, holding up and attack. Like in Castlevania and like in Ninja Gaiden, you just hold up and press attack to use special items. Well, there's no reason to do that in the modern era. Might as well just map it to a single button, which is more convenient. So you don't accidentally use your items, which is what I'm doing right now. Mapped it to ZR. Jump is set to B. Attack is set to Y, so let's see how it goes. And I can use the D-pad to move around, so that's great. Oh yeah, if I can get to, is there a time limit? Hopefully not. Hold down on the D-pad in the air to do your little downward attack. Guess I thought there was another attack there. Let me check out the manual for a second. That's a research stream, bear with me. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything obvious. Basic controls. You know, run, that's obvious. Jump, that's obvious. Wait, I can play with the nunchuck, really? Who knew? Digger slash, shovel drop in the air, use the relic. Yeah, we already remapped that. Climb ladders, talk to someone, sub-screen, pause. Okay, fine. Should have skipped the cutscene, huh? Yeah, so that's what I locked or like in Mario 3, basically. Every pixel is important in Shovel Knight. Yeah, we already scaled all that up. We already scaled all that, so it'll all fit, don't worry. Let's see, yep, magic. Shovel Knight is defeated. He drops a quarter of his wealth where he fell. You can try to recover the slot to return to where, like in Dark Souls. Okay. So he has infinite lives. He just constantly loses money, I guess. Okay, so we'll worry about that later. So let's get back to business. Okay, that's already been established. So you just press down on the D-pad to do this, so it's even easier than DuckTales. And yeah, I played DuckTales on launch. Didn't play much of it. I think it was a rental, actually. I was at a friend's house. And what was the, yeah, I also got it on the Disney Afternoon Collection, which I've played on PC a few times, but I haven't actually recorded any videos of it. So I know DuckTales. I just don't remember much about it. But they got the pogo jump system working. So yeah, it took the best Capcom mechanic of the era. The good old-fashioned pogo jump. Everyone knows this Kaufman song. I mean, it's kind of weird. People were talking about this as one of the best soundtracks in the year. I'm like, okay, it's a good soundtrack. I've heard most of it. It's good, but putting it up there with, like, Skyrim is kind of over the top. You know how it is. It's a good soundtrack. Jake's got talent. But this is if this came out in the NES, it would be one of the better NES soundtracks out there. It's certainly longer than like a Sunsoft soundtrack, but I mean, is it better than Batman? Well, no. Better than Mega Man 2? No. Better than Double Dragon 2? It's a kind of a wash. So let's not go nuts. It's a good 8-bit sounding soundtrack. But is it better than, you know? Okay, that's it. So I can't bounce off it, I guess. I can practice that. Yeah, I can't bounce off it. It's just a light bounce. So I can't, like, pogo off it. I can't spring off it, basically. Okay. But trolls are pretty good. Yeah, trolls are pretty solid. That's good to know. This is a game that was actually available in demo form at a lot of PlayStation 4 kiosks, I want to say. But it was digital only, so I'm glad I finally got a chance to play this game because the library has it, because you know how it is. What? Library can't rent a digital content. Yeah, Mega Man-like bosses. Single screen, you know, big old enemy to take up the entire screen. There's supposed to be a background, basically a moving background you can attack. And you dig these skulls. Yeah. That's gonna be the title of this video, huh? Seeing you dig Shovel Knight, basically. Like Cyrus and the Warriors. Dig this out. Well, I mean, yep, not bad. Shovel Knight knows how to call a spade, I guess. Crap. Assuming that term isn't too insensitive. Well, context matters, of course. Yeah. Did I get knocked back? Yeah, I thought I got knocked back there for a second. You can shovel the skull, because why not? Okay, which way do I want to go? Let's go left. Then we'll go back if we have to. What? Look at that. What are these skulls here for again? Yeah, you stumped me there. They got music for some reason. Have to check out the manual, see what that's about. This game came with a pretty thick manual, I should mention. It's like 60 pages. Which is a lot of content for a game like this. It's a throwback, but I mean, just printing the manual is kind of ridiculous for a game like this. I mean, it's not an RPG we're talking about here. Probably fit all this in 10 or 11 pages, I want to say. I mean, yeah, they got some decent art in there. I mean, that's cute. You know, all the enemies, you can see all the nice character portraits. So I don't remember if you could see how they look in the game. It's one of the old, if you remember old NES games, one of the problems the manuals had is that they would include pictures, portraits of the characters that don't look anything like the way they look in the actual game. So you'd see the picture of Linda in Double Dragon. You know, this blonde lady with a whip. She doesn't look anything like that in the game. She's a redhead in the game. She's actually kind of buff. But in the manual, she looked like random, you know, skinny blonde chick with a whip. Just weird. And I remember some, I have to dig that out. Outstanding. So I got my chicken. So all you Winter Chicken Dinner fans can add that if you'd like. But yeah, it was like, and I remember there were, I think it was a couple of NES books I read. You know, they would give reviews of NES games. And one of their, they wouldn't just rate graphics and sound. They would rate features like unlimited continues and, you know, passwords, you know. So you started out with a score of 10 out of 10, and they ducked you, so basically every game got a perfect score, but then they got docked if they were missing an important feature. So a game with limited continues would automatically get a lower score in the feature score. So instead of getting a 10, you get a 9 out of 10. I forgot to go backwards, didn't I? No, I didn't. I got the one up on that screen already. Here we go. There's another secret area. So that was a cool thing. So basically, every game started out with a perfect 10 in the feature score. But if you were missing a password, or you were missing extra lives, I guess. Like, yeah, if you had limited continues or didn't have a password feature, they docked you a point for that. And stuff like graphics, like you got a perfect 10 out of 10 in graphics, but if there was a lot of flickering or a lot of slowdown, you got docked a point for that. I think Mega Man got a 10 out of 10 in that score. Although games with the games weren't docked for having bad graphics or bad art, they were just docked for having flickering or slowdown. So I guess it was like an objective measurement. I think I was just hiding in there. Thinking, why is this skull here? Is it just there for me to shovel? Because I'm not getting any treasure from it. Oh, wait. Well, that's a cute feature I wasn't expecting. See, again, I don't know why that's there. Oh well, go to the secret area. So I guess I would have seen it there if I had just gone up. Our loot. What was the other thing? Yeah, but there was that whole thing about the instruction manual. You know, like, I think Metroid was considered the perfect instruction manual in that book, because it showed all the enemies, it was in color, which is, I guess, was a bonus, I guess, but it showed all the enemies, it showed how they looked on the screen, so you could identify them. It told you strategies for defeating them, which the manual loves. So it was like a perfect manual as far as they were concerned. By comparison, the Bonnet Commando manual is considered the worst manual of all the games they tested. Because it was in black and white, it was very short, there were no strategies at all, there was very little explanation of how the mechanics worked. It didn't show what any of the enemies looked like. Stuff like that. It just bugged them. So they docked that game. They gave that manual a 2 out of 10. Because the manual was so unimpressive. Of course, they probably flipped their lid at some of the manuals in this game. Whoops! Could have flipped their lid as far as the manuals in this game, and I lost a bunch of money. Gosh darn it. Oh well. I can do a deathless run next time. Yes, this control's pretty tight. So it's good to know. I didn't get any relics, did I? Yeah, there are no relics for me to select, so I can't use the L. I can't use any of the L and R buttons to do anything. Got my money. Gets bounce off his head and go over the top. There we go. So I got my money back. Woo. Dark Souls FTW. Ha! Okay, so I did get bounced back. Wow. That could have been trouble. Ah, crap. So I did get bounced back. I'm fine. Pixel perfect jump, am I right? Yes, that's a cute little Mega Man ladder climb, but don't know what purpose it serves, frankly, other than as a reference. I got my money back. So again, this actually seems, I mean, again, you just hold down. Actually, you just press down. You don't even have to hold it down. You just press down. If you want to cancel it, you can just swing your shovel in midair like that. So that's cute. So I can practice that. I might not need to do that. Okay, no more fancy stuff. Yeah, nothing to break up there. Yeah, we're fine. Jumps don't seem that tricky, actually. At least for people like me, who are used to these jumps. See? Pretty painless. Generally painless. For people like me who've been playing these games for like 3 decades, seems fine. Yeah. There we go. I almost feel like I would feel differently about this game if I had never played an NES game before. But I guess because I played so many, I mean, this one just feels okay. We'll see how it goes. I remember the guys over at the Crunchians podcast were like, yeah, Mega Man 2, you know, bad hit detection. Well, the hit detection seems fine. Seems perfectly fine. But the game just feels kind of perfectly serviceable rental. But, I mean, in my opinion, I'm hoping this game has more, like, you know, exploration. Because I don't just want to do linear, you know, like Mega Man 2-like levels. I don't want that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, we're going to run out of time, so if I can finish off this video. The Order of No Quarter. Steal thy shovel. I do like the parallax scrolling they got going on here. That's pretty dope. Haha. Oh, no you don't. Okay, I'm gonna take a few hits. Whoops. Ah, crap. Ah! Crap! I don't know if I intentionally went the wrong way, but it felt like I chose the wrong way on purpose. That was pretty terrible on my part. I admit that. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. There we go. I can take 6 hits? Yeah. Well, now I can take 6 hits. Whoops. Do I have to jump on his head? Yeah, okay, he's too fast. I might be able to hit him if I time it better. Crap. Got him. Okay, got him once at least. Oh, he's got to take 3 more hits. This could be bad. Got him. That crap. Okay, 1 more hit, right? Okay, 1 more hit now. No health, huh? Crap. Lost my money again. Well, infinite lives, though. Basically. Yeah, no health. Come on. Get at me, dog. Got my money back. Darn it! Got him. Yeah, that sucked him out. Yeah, that got him. So I was able to hit him on the way down. Crap. Got him. That crap. Don't. Wily little dude, isn't he? Unintentional reference, I suppose. Whoop! There we go. Crap. Got him. I got him. It wasn't that hard. It was just, trying to make sense of hit detection. So again, well, I like the parallaxing. I mean, the actual art isn't like it's not great. But I do like the parallaxing, though. I'm going to be able to finish up this video after all if we run out of time on this DVD. Yeah, that's Shield Knight again. So where's the manual? I'm supposed to be reading from the manual to vamp for time. Wait, catcher? What? Didn't I see this in Laputa? Yeah, Castle in the Sky. There you go. What if I just let her drop, like in the Gremlins game? I can move. Hold on, I'm moving the D-pad around. Yep. I'm awake. Guess I can't hurt the fire. Okay. Unfog the map. So, how do I save the game? Oh, wait. No. Go back. I don't want to be here. Justice in spades. Let's see. Just a second. Just a second. I have to touch the screen. Yeah, I turned off the Miiverse. Yeah, you can't see this. I apologize. You can't see my gamepad screen right here. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so I can pause. Did I hit the wrong... Wait, I lost the screen. Just a second. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Return to map, that's fine. Well, I didn't gain any more. I already had 4,500. Yeah, see, I'm fine. So now I'm wondering what that, magic thing means. Oh, yep. So I'm thinking about it. I want to confirm how I save my game. If this isn't a sword. Yeah. We got a horse head back there. BoJack Horseman running around. Goatician. Yeah. I can buy 1,000 of those. Upgrade health? Yeah. Sure. I got a feed. Yeah. The graphics will do. Whatever. Oh, you already have a music sheet. Yeah, see, I got one. So what if I didn't sell them those sheets? So it's like the soundtrack, I guess. This game's supposed to have a digital soundtrack included with it. Is that something you download? You have a very pretty face. Somewhere underneath this armor.